Hello, and welcome to Funny Recaps. This is the start of the never-ending march of the Marvel franchise. Hulk from 2003 cracks open this Marvel chest. It's the colorful late 60s, and David Banner is experimenting on a bunch of innocent animals, but is told not to try on people. So he does it on himself, because who needs ethics when you've got ambition and a syringe? He has a baby with his wife Edith, and names him Bruce. One look at baby Bruce and David goes, uh-oh, not good. Colonel Ross finds out David's been playing God and pulls the plug on his science shenanigans. David doesn't take the news well. His tantrum includes blowing up the Gamma Lab like it's his own personal 4th of July. In an attempt to deal with his son's inner Green Goblin, David argues with his wife and accidentally kills her. It happens. David is tossed into a loony bin and Bruce is adopted. 30 years later, Bruce is now a soft-spoken science nerd working with his ex. Betty is the daughter of the very Colonel Ross who ruined his dad's science career. They're trying to make nanomeds, microscopic robo-doctors, but it's not going as planned. Creepy business guy Glenn Talbot wants to weaponize it because that's what they do in every superhero movie. David Banner sneaks into Bruce's lab pretending to be a janitor to get his DNA and check in on his little science experiment. Glenn Talbot turns the "please work for me" into "you better change your mind or else." Bruce saves his lab buddy Harper from a gamma radiation malfunction by casually absorbing a dose that would liquefy a walrus. He wakes up like, "I feel great." Betty's like, "You should be dead, dude." His dad visits him in hospital and goes, "You know you're different, this experiment isn't over, don't get angry." David Banner goes back to his lab and uses Bruce's DNA to beef up his dogs. Bruce goes over his angry meter while in hospital and loses his Hulk virginity. He wrecks some stuff, then goes home. Betty finds him passed out. Bruce is like, "I had a funny dream." Ross shows up and is like, "That wasn't no dream. Stay here under arrest until this is sorted," using his mustache of authority. His dad calls him, tells him he is soon ready to be harvested, and that he has sent his Hulk mutts to take out Betty. Talbot breaks into Bruce's house pissed off because he has been cut out and attacks Bruce. Hulk returns the favor by punting Talbot into next week. As they shoot him, he starts getting bigger. Betty, chilling in her mountain Airbnb, is attacked by the Gamma Poodles. Hulk busts in and demolishes the dogs like a kid playing with action figures, and then casually de-hulks in front of her like, "Hey!" After the poodle apocalypse, Betty's like, "Okay, this is above my pay grade," and calls her dad, General Ross. He sends the army to sedate Bruce like a tranquilized rhino. They haul Bruce out to a secret base in the desert. David Banner adopts his master plan to inject himself with nanomeds and jumps into the Gamma Sphere for his own upgrade. He can now absorb himself into different stuff. I don't know, he's a complicated guy. Talbot kicks Ross out and basically takes over the military, to which Ross has a rage fit. Talbot starts beating Bruce to get him to perform his party trick. David Banner asks Betty if he can turn himself in and see Bruce one last time. Bruce, while in a sensory deprivation tank, rips out of his human cocoon and hulks out. He breaks out of the containment suite like a Japanese paper house. Talbot blows himself up with a noob tube. Hulk is wrecking the base, so Ross shows him the way out and is like, "Please stop breaking my stuff." Once out in the desert, the war games begin, missiles rain down, and 4 tanks engage, which he throws around like frisbees. Their operation for this is called Angry Man, very creative. They keep attacking him in helicopters even though their weapons have so little effect, he even sticks one in his mouth. Now in the middle of the city, Hulk saves a pilot, so the pilot tries to kill him. Betty manages to convince her father that she should try and calm him down before more people get hurt, like she is the only one with the anti-Hulk password. For some reason, Ross lets Bruce's dad come and see him to get to the final part of the plot, I suppose. His dad is like, "I'm not here for you, I'm here for it. I need its power to fix me, I don't care about you." Bruce is like, "Well, that's not very cool, screw you." So David goes, "Fine, I'll eat electricity then," and bites a live power line, and transforms basically into Electro. Cue the final Hulk versus Element dad fight, where Hulk is literally fighting rocks and water. He gets sucked into the lake and starts being absorbed. Ross, fed up with Freaktown, drops a gamma bomb on them. They are both presumed dead. Betty's trying to get on with her life, but Ross keeps checking her, just in case Bruce turns up. What a nice guy. We find Bruce in the Amazon rainforest doing volunteer work and growing out his depression beard. Soldiers roll up trying to rob the clinic. Bruce says his classic line, I feel this movie is massively underrated. The story is great and keeps you engaged. Some of the CGI is a bit lacking, but understandable considering it was made in 2003. For me, Eric Bana did a brilliant job and was the best at showing the rage he felt compared to the other Hulk actors. Also, his name is Banner, for God's sake. Thanks for watching.